Hello, welcome back. We have the Throne of Chains being climbed by Too Fast to See, and also a dire portent. So Marvoni has put up Mother Oak. Gets them some nature gems each turn. Search for sites, didn't find any. And a couple of battles then. So Katir is attacking Sauro. And yeah, fancy off this one. So we can see what Sauro basically has left in this area. Takes out the spearman pretty easily. Aha, some attack rear action. We also attacked into Scatly Swamps. Had a little bit of a battle. 10 points of PD. Nothing too interesting though. Good to see our cool army in action though. Looks very impressive. Anyway, there's Scatly Swamps, now belongs to us. Lost 2 lions, that's okay. And battling Winden as well. So, taking the throne. But again, not much to see. And that's it for battles. Events then, Light Hills. War has broken out. Unrest, minus population, and emigration. Not great. And Wicked Woods, we have a sectarian movement. All the one event, Zone of Misfortune, spreading misfortune. Palisades finished in Barra. Go to disease. Right then, lots of red arrows this turn. I'm going to leave this alone. We have some new things to look at. First up, there are suddenly 210 ghosts on our border. So, you know, on the off chance that that's going to attack us, I'm going to try and defend against it. Might be difficult, because it is an awful lot of stuff. All of Theodos' stuff is ethereal, but we can punch through that, since we have magic weapons. I think all of their weapons are magical too. Will I be able to see that? Theodos, this one. No. I think all their weapons are magical, so they'll ignore our invulnerability, I think, but maybe get... I think maybe they have to roll magic resistance, I'm not sure. You don't have much magic resistance either, though. So, not a great matchup for us, but it's not a great matchup for them either. We are severely outnumbered. So, Light Hills. ED's on 25, gives us lots of archers. And I'm just moving these guys over here. Let's see what we can do. Plus some of these guys from here. I've been generating spiders every turn. They require magic leadership, unfortunately, so I can't bring them with us, but I'll bring what I can to Light Hills. We do have quite a few mages. So the D1 mages can do Dust to Dust, which is quite good against undead. So hopefully they choose to do that. What's the range on this these days? 30 exactly. Yeah, they're just doing Luck 3 times and then advance and cast spells. Same for our priest guys, they can bless and then advance and cast spells, and they can do banishes on undead. So we've got 5 anti-undead casters plus about, I think this is about 30, 40 sacreds. And then some lions as well. A couple of pygmies and spiders. And the PD. Is that going to be enough to do with these guys? I don't know. Probably not. But I've got them up here anyway, buffing for a bit. All this PD blocks in the middle, hopefully taking most of the aggro. And then we just kind of attack. A bit worried about our mages staying safe as well, but hopefully it's okay. I don't have enough units to spare as like bodyguards is the thing. Could use a few lions as bodyguards on some of these guys, I suppose. Nature guys. I like them being on attack rear though, just in case this is one of those players that just leaves one commander at the back, you know. Anyway, we'll set up like that and see what we can do. If this attacks us, I assume it will. We already took provinces off him and killed his god and stuff earlier, so he's probably going to be, you know, a bit unhappy with us. So I'll defend her anyway, see what we can do. Elsewhere, I can also now see a giant Marvoni stack on our border too, once again. So probably going to try and take our throne off us. It's not out the question. I mean, these guys are quite close. It's not out the question they're working together either. The fact that these both appear on our border at the same time, which also makes me think this is going to attack us. So I have to assume this is going to go after the throne. Can't defend that immediately. The plan was to eventually stash all of the mages in this area in this throne and just start generating skeletons every turn. Never quite reached that point though. I didn't want to move until I had Fire Lilies, which I'm still trying to make sure we get this turn. Because Fire Lilies were the spell I wanted for using against Marvoni, so I was going to get Fire Lilies and then stash everything in this fort and just keep building it up so that it was, you know, really, really big and chunky on the map. Didn't quite reach that point. So we're a bit behind in our ability to defend this fort, unfortunately. So, we're going to have to split this up, move some of it back. And there's a lot of red arrows, so I won't go through them all individually. I'll just say, in brief, we're moving everything we can to these 3 provinces. If you can get to this province with more than... Let me remind myself. More than 17 map move, that's fine. So, you can see all these mages have at least 18 map move, 20 with the lions, 18, 20, 18, 18, 20. So there are about 60 sacreds, about 60 lions, 16 more sacreds, and a bunch of mages too. So they are all getting to Emithia this turn, and they'll be able to move 2 Stone Heavens in 1 turn, assuming this doesn't get taken next turn. But I don't think it will. If you have less map movement than that, you try to get to Xeftia instead. So these guys. This guy doesn't count. That's as far as he can go. And again, it's just so that you can get straight to Stone Heavens next turn. And some other people are going to Stone Heavens as well, so these guys are evacuating from this fort. So I'm bringing out as much stuff as I can into these provinces. There are also guys sitting in Eric's currently, and there's some guys I think waiting in range of light maybe, or maybe not. But in brief, we're just moving everything we can to these 3 provinces. It's all going to merge up in Stone Heavens next month. This is, what was it, 230 units? So I kind of need as much stuff as I can to help out. But we do have quite a lot of sacreds coming back, plus all the lions. And quite a few mages as well. You'll notice I'm bringing a lot of fire gems out on people. If they need them at this point. These guys over here don't need to come out yet, so they're all just researching, but these guys can have fire gems next month as well. These guys are getting some gems. So this guy's bringing over the gems. And that's for fire lilies, and these guys can do air lilies as well. And I also, in Stone Heavens, bid on a bunch of mercenaries, quite big bids as well. So Ghoulfather, I think, is a pretty decent caster. I was at 75 ghouls too, so I bid 204 over the bid. Then we got a few archers and a few spears. So I just put big bids on those as well. So we'll try and get 3 mercenary companies, plus all the stuff that's moving here. It should all be able to merge up in Stone Heavens next month, at which point, you know, this will probably be sitting here. And then we're just going to have to smash into it in World Pillar, I think. And that'll be that. So, not what we wanted to be doing at this point, but there it is. So I'm just going to have to leave head on to deal with Sarah. Hopefully that's all fine. But yeah, this will be interesting to see next turn. This won't be too interesting yet, but we're going to have to put units together and do something about it. I did reach out to some neighbours. I spoke to Muspelheim and Peroni, just to see if they'd be interested in attacking Marvoni to get them off our back, because we might have 2 opponents now. So I might have to move stuff to defend against Therados. I don't think I'm doing anything else. I can't really do much else, is the thing. Yeah, I just tried to make sure we do exactly enough research to have fire lilies next month. We'll sort out proper scripts then too. Anything else to say? I don't think so. I am the last person to take my turn though, so I'm just going to pause while I check the video. And I'll see you in a sec. Hello, welcome back. Right, as we look at this log, you may notice that we were not attacked by Marvoni, and also not attacked by Therados, so that was surprising when I logged into the turn. I assumed both were going to attack us, but neither attacking us is surprising. You know, anyway, research, we got Conjuration done. So yeah, we have the small air lilies and small fire lilies. Those should be useful in combat. So that was our reason for coming here. We also have some national spells, I guess. Herd of Elephants, Pride of Lions. I don't think we really need to use these. But they're there if we want them. Not sure. I guess we could do Fey Folk. I'm not too sure about if the glamour spells are any good or not, is the thing. I could try them out. I assume, is this just... I don't actually know. Few Fey Folk look alike, and many have animal features, but all Fey are able to use glamour, and their true appearance is rarely what it seems. It might be worth a more use just to see what we get. Call of the Worlds tend to be pretty useful as well. Death Stuff is always kind of nice. Earth Power we can use on all of our Buddhas, which is really useful. Yeah, this is a pretty nice milestone to reach, actually. We'll try and get Enchantment 5, though. It might be a well. No research at the moment. Sawtooth Battles, then. One is Sarah moving further away from us in a 1 PD province. So that is now here. You can see Hinnom is slowly marching his big skeletons towards Sarah, but hasn't done much in the last few turns. And we also saw Hinnom's main stack. Oh, this is that one with all the skeletons, yeah. Bumping into what's left of Katiz's army as well. So, fair enough. Are you geared out at all? Oh, he's got a black steel helmet, that's something. Yeah. There's some more Katiz junk getting cleared up. It says Tarim. Let's see, it costs 2 Dawn Gods, 3 big skeletons, 2 Riphite Warriors? Really? That's surprising. I mean, I guess there were quite a few units here. Yeah, so that's all we really saw this turn. No invasions yet. Lost Canyon Range, we got some Fire Gems and Astral Pearls, which is nice. And Xeftia, we lost half of the attacks, but you know. Lost a Scout as well, so we got to actually see this stack. In all its glory. So it looks like everything's up in the top. Or is this the middle? I guess this is the middle because it's... Unless there's no PD in this province? No, it must be these guys, must be the PD, right? So, can I see the grid actually? Yeah, I guess this is all just in a block in the center. Okay. His commanders do have bodyguards now. So... Oh, actually, maybe you don't. Maybe these guys were just slow. I thought these guys might have been bodyguards. I mean, this guy's facing backwards, so I assume maybe this guy has some bodyguards? That's possible. Maybe these guys don't. But this leader, if he's going to be running into combat... I'm just thinking, like, can we attack rear this and just wipe it immediately? But probably not if this guy starts running forwards and gets in amongst the units. Even so, I mean, it's just a ton of sacreds and nobles. Did Divine Bless go up? It must have. Wasn't really paying attention. It looks like all these guys are blessed, though, yeah. Are you the Prophet, actually? No. Actually, now I'm curious. Is there another commander there who does Divine Blessing? Oh, this guy, okay. Yeah, so just a random dude. Alright. So, not many commanders. It looks like 4. Whoops. Yeah. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 commanders. 2 mages, don't really do much. Yeah, the other guys, they're just kind of in the blob, though. They're kind of hard to attack rear. 115 sacreds, though. 95 of nobles. Anyway, that's what we can see in Trollland. Cure Disease bought all of the mercenaries as well. And here's the map. Okay, so first up, this stack. I saw on the Discord, I think it was Makoni said that Therados just attacked them. But that is surprising to me because the only connection I can see with Makoni is this one. But I suppose all of this could be land that I can't see, and maybe this province connects up here, and maybe this is Makoni's stuff. I could try getting scouts, but I mean, I wouldn't know. I guess if I move some of these scouts down, like maybe this branches out into land, I'm not sure. It seems like the stack may have gone towards Makoni. It's just, from my perspective, that would be surprising, is all. So these guys, I guess I can move away from Light Hills now. They'll just keep trying to take this area, basically, for free. As long as this is kept busy with Hinnom. See if we can get away with that. The big army that we revealed here that took this province back, it at least revealed a ton of force in this area, which is probably a bit scary for him. He's not going to know immediately that it's mostly just pulled away now. So I think we might be free to take some of this stuff. And, I mean, this isn't that big anymore either. It's 40 area partas. What do we have over here? I mean, we have about 40 of our sacreds too. So plus whatever we start building up in this fort. We can probably still defend this territory from this with just what we have here. That's probably fine. Especially if Therados actually leaves us alone now. So that leaves this situation. Malveni has not attacked us, but he still just has this stack sat here. I think I have to attack Malveni now is the thing. This is just too obnoxious. So my plans are unchanged. Even though we didn't get attacked, my plans are the same. Everything just goes to Stone Heavens now. And next turn everything goes to World Pillar. And if he still hasn't attacked by then, I guess we just attack him then. That's, he's brought this on himself by constantly just being belligerent and annoying. So it is what it is, I suppose. There is another cool mercenary company up, which is Urvikal, who's a death mage. Comes with 75 Vetis as well. Would require a big bid. I'll try and bid on those next turn, if they're still available. And then we'll have all 4 mercenary companies, plus everything that's being assembled currently. We'll deploy a shitload of fire rallies and air rallies. And Yazrid over here even has his lifelong protection, so there'll be a bunch of imps in the battle too. And yeah, we'll just smash into this. See what we can make of it. Also sounds like Muspelheim has attacked Pyrenees, so the likelihood of either of those neighbours helping against Malveni is very low now. But maybe that's for the best. Maybe I can smash straight through this and then just get all this territory for myself. Wouldn't that be good? It's not out of the question. As long as Hinam keeps attacking this person. We now know these 2 players are probably at war. And these 2 players are at war. So it does kind of free us up to concentrate on something. We just kind of had our focus split so much over the last 12 turns or so. We're not really doing anything concrete. So let's at least try to scoop up this territory, and then yeah, we'll just smash into this and see what happens. I think that's probably fine. And what will be. Otherwise, though, that's it for this turn. I think there's nothing much to say at the moment, because everything is just trying to move here. So, some stuff moving around. These are the guys moving to Glistening Dew currently. So, Buddha, more Sacred, and literally everything else going to Stonehaven, so we'll move it into that fort next turn, and then we'll script it properly the turn after. And yeah, see if we can also add Urvikal to the mix. And that is currently it. I am also, I think... Yeah, I have these guys just sat in the Fortress of Barrow. I could just send my prophet up to claim the Throne of Bureaucracy. I'm just not sure if it's worth it or not. It would zero out the gold in this province, which isn't too big a deal. It's only a 7k province. It gives us a bunch of Dominion stuff. And free PD. It also gives our Dominion order, though. I'm not sure if that's good or not. That would push us up to order 4. Which I think, I could be wrong, I'll have to check the manual, but I think that reduces your research. So I'm not sure if it's super good for us at the moment, because boy, do we need help with research. So I'd quite like to keep my magic skill. But I'll check what Order 4 does before I make a decision about whether or not we actually claim this throne. And I'll get back to you. It's interesting I can see death here as well. Was that an event, or...? Because there's growth here. And I have neutral. So why would there be death here, I wonder? Maybe there's a death site, or maybe I'm just overlooking something, I don't know. Oh. That's probably what I'm overlooking. Okay, Therados Dominion. Although he's death luck, and this is death misfortune. I don't know. I'll keep an eye on it and see if the scale changes much over the next few turns. But that is it for turn 26, so I guess watch this space, and see you in a second. Hello, welcome back. We said Stone Heavens for magic sites. That's where all of our units were meeting up before heading to our fort. And some gem deposits. Really nice site. That's 125 income for that province. So, pretty good, actually. The other guys didn't find anything, unfortunately. Moved into Tesavon. no problems. It's just 1 point of Sarrow PD. Battling the first forest then. This is a Dracolich. Attacking into, well, also 1 point of PD, but this Pyrenees God into Muspelheim. Yeah, goes about how you would expect. This guy is outside of Dominion. Anyway, so there's the first forest. That is here. So, interesting. I did share my map of Malverne with Pyrenee. Wonder if he used that to pick this spot. That'd be kind of funny if so. But of course he could have his own scouts. Anyway, Barrow then, unexpected event. A group of visiting heroes, that's nice. So we got attacked by Bogus and his friends. Yeah, so that's a bit awkward. If you can fight these guys off though, you get quite a lot of pretty good gear. Why are you wounded? What is that? So is that because you get hit points from your items now? And it, I guess so. I guess you get your hit points at the start of the turn and then they don't, yeah, you don't actually get them until the next turn starts. So, I think this guy has the special order attack commanders, I believe. So he tends to do that. Pretty hard for PD to fight him off because of that. You got some quickness shoes. And a true shot longbow. Bogus, of course, has his greenstone armor. Ooh, some acid resistance, that's cool. He's got his precious wraith sword. Yeah, I mean, these guys just have a bunch of random gear. So you fell off your griffin. Anyway, they're currently... What is that? Hang on, was that a rune smasher? Yeah, that'd be nice to get. They're currently sieging our fortress here, which is a bit awkward. But we'll try and get rid of them in a second. Lots of scout. Lots of Sarrow PD here, apparently. Finished our palisades in range of light, which is nice. And a siege in Barrow, and cured some diseases. And that's it for messages. Sorry about that, I got a phone call. Right, where was I? I think I just got through the messages, which is nice. Showing off the map now. So, okay. I'm still going to take some of these provinces over here. I think we're going to use this stack, though, to fight off Bogus and Crow. They'll probably be pretty good at that. These weapons are quite good at dealing with gods and thugs. So we shouldn't have too many problems. I'll go through Katiz. We'll get the Katiz cap sites, burn down this temple, and then probably take Dumner as well to eradicate Katiz finally. And then we'll get to Barra. We'll help break siege. There is some stuff in the fort as well, of course. But, you know, I'll just wait until these guys get here. Why not? It should be fine. Can't do much else over here now until that happens. Oh, also, yeah, I did check. Yeah, if you go up to Order 4, you get -2 research, which I really do not want. That's really bad, actually. So probably don't want to claim this throne just yet. But I'll probably start building a fort and stuff on it eventually, though. No reason not to. Speaking of forts, did I start upgrading this? Yeah. So we'll start upgrading the fort in range of light. This guy can take over, though, because this guy's dying of his disease currently. So yeah, farewell to him. And the only other movements are just continuing with this business, so yeah. We'll have this stack here. So everything arrives in World Pillar next month, so we got mercenaries with 30 archers, some rhino, pygmy, sacreds, archers, spearmen, 60 lions, skeletons, sacreds, and ghouls. Not to mention quite a lot of mages, all with fire gems currently. And I did in fact bid on Overkill as well, so I put a 600 gold bid on him in World Pillar. So next month we have overwhelming force here, I think. We'll just smash into this. And yeah, we'll go from there. Should be fun. It doesn't feel like we're threatened over here yet. I suppose Hinnom could be speaking to Sarah and saying, hey, let's team up and attack Machaka instead. But let's assume he's not doing that until until proven otherwise, you know. Although, it does look like he's stalled a bit. I don't think he's moved from last turn, has he? Well, we'll see what he does. For now, our plans are still the same. We'll get Kitsis' cap sites next month, which is nice. I think that'll be a bunch of death gems, won't it? 10 death gems per month would be pretty good. Could start doing something cool like Banes and Whites every couple of turns. No reason not to, I suppose. Resets currently looks like this, so it's still pretty slow. But it is what it is. We should start getting a few more mages each turn now. I think I forgot to alternate. So this one's still doing the Buddhas. This guy's still gonna get a Voice of a Lion. I need to put a Voice of a Lion over here and set up the lab in the temple. I was gonna do that a few turns ago, but then I got pulled away by this. So I definitely still want to do that. Am I still recruiting you guys as well? Yeah. That's fine. I quite like having these units. Damn, our economy seems really strong. 3.1k income with only 955 outgoing. We have plenty of territory to grab here as well. And yeah, here's that gem deposits. Really nice site. But yeah, I think I will leave things there. It's turn 27, end of the video. I guess the next video might be kind of interesting though if we start smashing into Morverne. We'll see what happens, but for now that's that. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.